away. I just want to remind you guys the con technically still isn't over yet. At 6 o'clock, we have an encore of the premiere of Evangelion 3.0 up in Mackinac. Thank you to the folks at Funimation again for this. I'm going to hand this back. Security people, keep it safe. Oh, everyone have fun? Keep it safe, keep it secret. Don't wear it on your finger, because it looks stupid. Oh. I have a quick question. Did anyone, who went to the masquerade yesterday? Who made it to MST4K yesterday? Who made it to both? If you were here and saw me on stage, and you were there and saw me sitting in the front row, that must have looked awfully confusing, didn't it? Wait, did he just... I am magic. Much like friendship. Dear Princess Celestia, I learned nothing this weekend. No, I learned not to sleep with your mouth open. That's what I learned, Princess Celestia. Okay. But I'd like to give a big thank you to each of our guests who came, in no particular order, just kind of random. First up, I'd like to say thank you to Mookie and Garth for coming. Oh, come up here, come up here, come up here. No, the stairs are on this side now. Oh, for God's sake.
Moving steps. No one. Thanks for having us. It's great to be webcomic guests at a convention. That still pretty rules. Thank you for everyone who came by our table. Thanks to everyone who came to the webcomic panel this morning. I didn't think anyone would be awake, but you guys filled the room. It was awesome. We feel like $1 million. You guys are fantastic. Can't wait for next year. Thank you guys so very much.
Hotel pass. Thanks again to Mookie and Garth. Next up, I know you couldn't make it for opening. Is Fred Gallagher out there? Fred, you out here? I know he's here somewhere. I wonder where that Fred could go. There's Fred! Fred Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen!
This is really a weird thing, being at closing ceremonies, because usually when you have a kid this age, the first thing is, when do we go home? So it was a late sort of thing for us to get here. When I got the invite to come, it was a couple of days after my wife's brother died. So obviously didn't check my email for a while, but about a month ago, I started thinking to myself, I wanted to go to Youmacon, wait a minute. But they were real good about getting me in, and even though it was too late to get in the program and stuff. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for letting me come back and give me a place to sit, and my son had a great time. He actually sold more books than I did. So, thank you.
Hey, next up is little Karibo here. I know. You don't have to come to the stage if your leg is still messed up. Hey, he's gonna come. Give him a big hand. He busted his leg, and he's still like a cheap book right here. And we put the stairs as far away from him as we could. I specifically said everyone went up on this side last time, so let's put them over here.
Hello. I couldn't make it to opening ceremonies, and I'm very sorry about that. But I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I just wanted to say a couple of things. Youmacon, I've been here 5 years now, which is really incredible to me that you guys keep asking me to come back. Because I don't know why, there's nothing special about this guy. But thank you. But the conventions are as good as the people that you spend them with, and Youmacon is the best convention I've ever been to, so you guys are nice. And I figure I'll end with a cliche, God bless us, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen. Even on one leg, he still kicks ass. Next up, let's keep it going with the abridged group. Team 4-Star, thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much, Youmacon 2013. We had an amazing time again this year. 5th year in a row. Amazing. We hope to make it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We don't care. We want to keep coming back. We love you guys.
Thank you everyone who waited hours in the lineups just to come see our awful sense of humor. That means a lot to us personally because we don't think we're that funny.
Speak for yourself. Honestly, to be going on this, we just got 1 million subscribers this year. And this is the 5th year that we've been together. And I've been looking forward to this con. I was looking forward to this con all year because this was going to be the place we really celebrated, and I am so happy it was.
Yeah, basically I have this feeling when I started, on the first day of Youmacon, it's just like, I felt like the last 361 days of the year hadn't happened. It was like from Youmacon 2012 to Youmacon 2013. Like nothing happened. This is pretty much how I almost want my life to be. Just like from Youmacon next Youmacon, and next Youmacon. I think you can all agree, right? It's so great to have you all. Thank you.
I think that's what cryotechnology is truly for.
Yes. Make it happen!
Shut up, yeah, you know what?
So I wasn't up here at opening ceremonies because we are both actually new to Team 4-Star. We were inducted as official members at Youmacon, officially. This is actually my first Youmacon, and let me tell you, it has been the most amazing experience ever, and I want to thank everybody for making this con amazing.
Thank you, everybody. This has been, these guys are awesome, but not as awesome as every single one of you. People actually knew who I was. And that's a new experience for me. I know, I'm so conflicted, but no, thank you, everybody, and including all the staff, and just everybody did absolutely everything to make this a perfect convention. Thank you so much.
Alright, okay, we good? You good? We good? Okay, here's your mic back.
See you next year!
I've been doing these opening ceremonies for a couple of years. Make fun of Canada one more time, see what happens. I swear to God.
Who here's going back to Canuckistan later? I've always been saying that for one of the endings of one of the cons, we should recreate the end of Blazing Saddles and just spill out of the Rensen and go charging down the street in costume, over the bridge into Canada. Picture the one poor guy working on security at the gate. Hey, you can't come through here. I work for Youmacon. The headlines the next day: America invades Canada in a bizarre way. They ran in and then just stood around waving. I'd like to thank Link Carr for coming here again.
Oh, that would have been uncomfortable if I had to sleep in Kobo. Hello, Youmacon 2013! And goodbye! Oh, I'm gonna miss you guys. Youmacon is my favorite convention every year. I love coming here, and I was so happy that I was able to celebrate my 5th anniversary of Atop the 4th Wall with all of you. But not Team 4-Star, okay. I love you guys. I love everybody here. Thank you so much for once again making this my favorite convention. Just hats off to you. And I'm sorry to you for not going to MST4K like I thought I would.
That's okay, I barely made it there myself. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Link Carr! Next up, a big thank you to Sarah Natacheni for coming.
I used the stairs this time. Thank you so much for having me. This has been the most amazing experience, which I kind of didn't expect. And it's been such a wonderful surprise to meet fans who cried and told me just how they grew up with my voice. I mean, this was really an amazing experience. So I made a little list because I have a bad memory. First of all, I need to thank. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without James Carter Cathcart, who you may know, who couldn't make it to this weekend, unfortunately. But he was the one who recommended that I come here, and I'm so glad that he did. To Morgan Collin, thank you so much for having me. This is an amazing, amazing event, so great job. To Mira and Bree and V and Rick for the amazing tour of Detroit that I took. What an amazing city. And my handlers, Sarah and Andrea, you guys were amazing. Tom Whalen.
You're welcome.
And to all the guests and fellow voice actors and staff that I've met for the first time. And, you know, the fans. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. It's been a heartwarming experience, so thank you. Thanks.
Serenade Chain, ladies and gentlemen. We also love to say thank you to Michelle Knotts. Are you still here? Yes, yes. Hello, Michelle.
Hello. Thank you for having me this year. I like to thank Crows. I'm not sure where he is, if he's out there. I like to thank Crows for getting me invited here. I'd like to give a big thank you to Kay for being my handler. Thank you very much for having me around. Thank you, Morgan, for having me here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to all the fans who came to my panels. I hope you had a good time. Thank you. Awesome. And for those who didn't come to my panels, you missed out on some cool prizes. So the next con that I'm at, please come to my panels because I'll have more and more fun prizes for you. So thank you very much, and have a good rest of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michelle Knotts. I'd also like to say a big thank you to Christopher Robin Miller.
Professor!
Oh, yes, indeed.
Hello, welcome to the TED Talks. I had a wonderful time. There were a lot of voice actors that didn't know who I was, and so I just told them that I was a volunteer handler, and they made a lot in tips. We had a great time at our panels. Where were you this morning, man? I thought he was going to have like all kinds of media and stuff, so we just exchanged Pinterest recipes. We had a great panel, and I have a wonderful time every time I'm here. And this is my third time back, and it really was a charm. And in response to Little Karibo's final statement, go and bring me the largest Christmas goose. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Youmacon. I love you.
Hang on a sec, Christopher Robin Miller. Wait. I help out with the Professor Layton panel, and sadly I didn't get to this year. But I did have one request. There's one line I've always wanted to hear, and I'm going to say it to you before the audience hears it. Okay. Professor, I didn't know you could fly a plane.
This isn't a plane. It's an automobile.
I always thought that sounded like the perfect line to lose your mind on. Thank you, Christopher Robin Miller, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to give a big thank you to DC Douglas for coming. There he is. Uh-oh, he's playing Discord. He's got the chocolate milk.
I've never done a closing ceremonies before. Because that's how fun this con was. Wow, I've never seen closing ceremonies that's been this packed before either. You guys are awesome. I think I had a wonderful time. I don't really recall much of it now. And I blame the people in room 1625 or something. I ended up in a cuddle Friday night with 9 people that lasted for 2 hours, but I thought it was 20 minutes. And at the end of it, they called it a Wesker omelet. So I hope I was tasty. I don't know. Anyway, this was a wonderful con. Thank you all very much. And now I'm going to go figure out why Detroit is the fisting capital of the world. I don't know why there's a giant fist.
You can't say the phrase a Wesker omelet without saying in the Wesker boys.
We all had a very tasty Wesker omelet.
You see goodness, ladies and gentlemen. So next time he snuggles up to Leon. It's extra cheesy. I'd love to thank Sarah Sullivan for coming. That is all fun stuff to watch.
Hey guys, this is my second year at Youmacon, and thank you very, very, very much for having me back. Thank you very much to the entire staff. Thank you to Morgan Collin for bringing me out. I didn't get mugged this year. No, I had a wonderful time here. The Kobo's a great space. I love the new panel rooms and everything. It's wonderful to see growth like this at a convention year after year, and to see how many people that even now at the very end of the convention that are so enthusiastic and already, I know, looking forward to Youmacon 2014. And thank you so much, all of you, for continuing to support the industry. We would not be anywhere without you guys. As some of you might know, as some of you might not know, next year is Funimation's 20th anniversary. Which unreal to think that we've been able to be out this long, and that is due in large part to you guys supporting legal anime, to you guys supporting the shows that we're able to bring to you, and I cannot thank all of you enough, not only for that, but also for giving me such a wonderful weekend. So hats off to all of the fans out there, hats off to all of you here, hats off to all of these amazingly talented people that give us all of this work, this beautiful art that we love and enjoy so much. So thank you guys for a wonderful weekend.
And hats off to you as well!
Next year, so thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Sullivan. I'd like to say a big thank you to Chuck Huber.
To wear shoes. I'm just gonna do it from here. It's a lot shorter. Like 6 years ago, I lent my voice to this thing called Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged. And like, I was afraid I was gonna get in trouble from Funimation, but I don't give a shit. So, I always tell you guys across the table, I'm like, you wanna do something, go do it. You're gonna be my boss in 5 years. And then you go, 5 years later and you got 1 million subscribers, you could be my boss. You guys out there in this community, you fans, are some of the greatest, most talented people I've met on this earth. And I am very blessed to be here at Youmacon for my first year. And you guys, please look forward to my new web series. It's a spin-off of The Walking Dead crossed with Breaking Bad. It's starring Walt Jr. called Walking Bad.
Chuck Huber, ladies and gentlemen. I got to see his belly from my point of view. Very nice, sir. Very nice. You guys guys were loving that, but over here we were all just like, please don't let him go forward into the lights. Please don't let him go forward into the lights. Next, let us say a big thank you to David Eddings.
Thank you all very much. This was my first time at Youmacon, and actually my first time ever as a guest at a con. And I got to tell you, it was the outpouring of love and appreciation that you guys showed me because of all the stuff that the people at Gearbox do was amazing, and it was really touching. And I'm going to go back home and I'm going to tell everybody about this con and how awesome it was. I got to give a shout out to a couple of people, if you guys don't mind. John St. John was the one that recommended. Awesome friend, awesome guy. My buddy Kyle Abear of 27 years. This guy I've known since before he was ever doing this stuff, and he was an inspiration to me that I even thought it was possible if a dumbass like me could actually do something like that. And the other one is Joe Marr, my handler, was just, he spoiled me really. And I really appreciate you, Joe Marr. I don't know where you are, but there you are. Anyway, thank you very much. And if I haven't done something terrible that I can't get invited back next year, I would love to be here, and maybe even bring like Anthony and Ashley Birch or something like that. I know I would give it to you. All right, well, thank you very much, and I'll see you next year. Cheers.
So I picture them sitting watching this later and just going, what? Next, I'd like to say thank you to Adrian Ho for coming. Adrian, there it is. His hair looks magnificent in back, lady.
Thank you, I love you too. That's the best thing that's happening on this week. Nice, this has been a fantastic week. I want to thank everybody that came up to me and you know, reminded me about the night crawlers. I saw a couple of night crawlers and thank you, God bless you. And people said lovely things to me. I was walking around with my handler who was dressed as Connor, and I kept the first day, people would go, hey, can I get a picture? And it'd be like, him. And I met some fantastic voice artists and I had lots of fun. Christopher, just so you know, Christopher Robin Miller, Chuck Huber, Jan and I got together and we solved the problems of the world. You're welcome. And I looked, if I get invited back, I would come back in a heartbeat. This has been my first convention ever. You guys have been fantastic. It's been amazing to see all the cosplayers, and I'm sort of starting to get an idea of what's that about, including the goat woman with the. Oh yeah. This is very interesting. And I hope to see you all again next year. And thanks again. Bye. Oh, one more thing. I was in Canadian bacon. You want to come across and invade Canada? Bring it.
Adrian Ho! That's still one of my favorite movies too. When I heard that, I immediately went, Canadian bacon! And next up, a big thank you to Ken Pontac for coming. Is that really Ken Pontac?
I made a deal and, So, we're going to do this again next week, right? Because this is awesome. You guys do this every week in Detroit, right? Okay, great. This is my first time and it was an amazing experience. The fans are unbelievable. They brought me to tears more than once. They remembered things that I did that I don't remember, for which I blame the 80s. And it just was amazing. I got to thank the staff, my two handlers, Carolyn and Mr. J, who did everything for me except for wipe my ass, which I'm sure they would have done if I'd asked, because they are amazing. Can you guys just come home with me, and I won't ask you to wipe my ass, but just do everything else for me, because that would be awesome. I want to thank the staff and everybody here, and I got to thank Tia Ballard again for putting the good word in and getting me here in the first place, and hopefully, my little angel. I will see you all again next year unless I have pissed off the wrong people. If I did, I don't remember. Thank you.
That show looks like something right out of One Piece. Okay, next up, I want to say a big thank you to one of our musical guests, Labyrinth Tambourine!
I want to sleep with all of you.
It's an honor to be here with you. Actually, we spent a great time in here. Because every Youmacon staff and attendant has been kind to us. It makes me fond of Detroit. This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. We want to share Japanese mind. Thank you, Youmacon. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you.
Now, I believe I'd like to say a big thank you to Steam Powered Giraffe. Now, we only have a little bit of them left. We used the rest of them up this weekend. How you doing? Big hand for Little Spline. And a big thank you to Steam Powered Giraffe. That is so cute, it would stop a speeding train. A big thank you to Random Gibberish.
Thanks, bros. Youmacon, you guys have been so great to us this year.
Random dance break.
Okay, last time. Do, 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 do. What, do, do, do. Zim, zam, shabam, tin can.
Thank you. We've been keeping track. He's done 131 dance breaks. Oh, sorry, 132. Oh, I just said dance break.
Do, 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 do. What, do, do, do. Zim, zam, shabam, tin can.
Thank you, guys. Real fast, who here has some sort of smartphone, iPad, or any sort of device that connects to the internet? Okay, get this. Facebook did something stupid. I know. If you can believe this, they all of a sudden just cut 2,000 likes off of our page. Wow. I don't know why this happened in the last few weeks. If you guys would be so kind as to like Random Gibberish on Facebook, we will randomly give away a set of the new CDs that we gave away, or we started selling at Youmacon. So, yeah, so we will sign them and we will send them to you as long as you live in the United States, not Canada. But thank you. Okay, maybe we'll send them to Canada if you guys like our page. But so anyway, John St. John was so kind to play with us, Brad Swale was so kind to play with us, and some of the guests said next year they might be playing with us as well. Just saying. So anyway, dance break!
Do, 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 wah, 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 do, do, do. Thank you for everything, Youmacon.
Random gibberish. Hey, crows, look at the screen. Hello, new screensaver. If YTMND was still around. So a big thank you to Random Gibberish. Also like to say a big, big thank you to John St. John. Step away from John St. John.
Wow. What a frickin' con. I had the best time this year, and I do want to thank some people before I forget. Chris, my handler, and don't mess with him. This guy got me where I had to be most of the time on time, but I made it hard for him because I'm such a slacker. I want to thank all of the guests that I got to meet this year that I didn't know before, like Chuck Huber just kills me. The guy is so funny. Christopher Robin Miller, you are hilarious. I wish I was half as witty and funny as those guys. They're great. I also have to, you probably noticed the crown. I am the king of Youmacon. Hail to the king, baby. And it's a title I won, if you weren't at Guests Against Humanity. That's how I earned the title. And so the most special thanks has to go out to Morgan for being allergic to white people. Yeah! Thank you. Morgan, I really owe you for that. Part of this crown is yours. Thank you to David Eddings for coming out at my request. I asked him to come out here to Youmacon, and I thought you guys would love him. Did you love him? For those of you who didn't, will you love him after this is over and out in the open area there? Hey, thank you so much for having me. I hope that I see you all again next year. I love coming to Youmacon, and I've said this to many of you when I'm signing autographs or taking pictures that, and you might think it's a joke when I say thank you for putting my kids through school. It's the fans that make all of us guests. None of us are anything without you, and I cannot express my gratitude to you. I mean, I wouldn't be in this business if it weren't for you. Thank you. And my children, thank you. Thank you, Youmacon.
Ladies and gentlemen, King John St. John, the first. Someday, one of his kids is going to go, why am I known as the second? I noticed last day of Youmacon, people always start grabbing random things that aren't nailed down for souvenirs, and I kept picturing someone slinging John St. John over their shoulder. I'm John St. John, and I'm being kidnapped. A big, big thank you to Tom Wayland.
Thank you guys for having me out. This is my third year in a row, and again, it was so much fun. Specifically, thank you to Morgan and Mira for making this such a great party, as it always is. And I had a lot of fun hanging out with the rest of the guests. That Guest Against Humanity thing was awesome. It's a great event. They should do it at every con. I came in second, and John, next year, I'm going to get the Nazi cards, and I'm going to win. I'm running for you. But seriously, it was a great time, and thank you to Matt and Crows, who spent a lot of time with them, and I know that they're big proponents of me. I'll be appearing at Sands of Anime in January down in Florida, thanks to them. And I had a good time hanging out with those sloppy, drunk hippies, Team 4-Star. And I remember saying this on Twitter once, and having the whole world just unload on me, but get a job, you hippies! But seriously, it was great seeing you. Thank you. I hope to see you again next year.
And also responsible for the very first time the phrase, "Next time my Nazis and I will beat you," getting a round of applause. In America, anyway. Next, let us say a big thank you to Todd Habercorn.
Oh man, you know, coming here I was more excited than an army of zombies discovering a village of narcoleptics. This is the only convention throughout the year in which I am guarded by a gentleman in a suit with a shotgun. And that's the only kind of thing you can get at Youmacon. There he is. Fellow Asian. Very nice. And he actually had to use it of another staffer today, so it worked out. Yeah, see? Yeah, there it is, right there. So, a wise man once said that they're magically delicious, and I think he was talking about this convention. Thank you to the Johns and the Jacks and everyone that took care of me, the Kevins that took care of me this weekend and put up with my ways of getting lost easily and you know, Grand Theft Autoing cars outside. And I played the game and then I saw a car and I'm like, we're in Detroit. And what are we gonna do? I'm talking about the East Side. You know what I'm talking about. But I love coming here. I hope to be back, and I am so honored to be amongst fabulous fans and wonderful, gloriously talented guests that I have no business being next to. So thank you very much, guys.
Although I'm not letting you off with that dig at Detroit. Here we go. Last season, at the end of My Little Pony, Twilight Sparkle turned into an alicorn. This season, she's turning into a Habercorn. Which means I guess she gets cuter. Anyway. I'd like to say a big thank you to Tia Ballard. Hey, Tia. Oh no, she died.
Oh Lord, this little kitty out. I'm so tired. Thank you all so much for having me. This is my 3rd year in a row, and I love it every time. And you all, I told you all to come love on me, and you did. Thank you so much for taking. Thank you so much for taking care of me and keeping me happy. Thank you so much for all the staff. You all pulled out all the stops to make us all comfortable, and we were very, very comfortable and very happy. Thank you so much to my handler, Lauren, for not losing me and keeping me fed and not letting me fall into the abyss. Thank you. I'm so glad that I got to spend this time with my friends, my fellow guests. They're all so dear to me, and thank you for inviting Ken out. He's a very, very dear friend of mine. I love you all so much, and I hope to see you again next year.
I say another big thank you to Jan Scott Frazier for coming. Jan, you're still here? Yay! Keep it going, come on!
Thank you all so much for being so awesome to me. Thank you for coming to my program and packing my art and creativity workshop so there's people out in the hall and asking me cool questions and signing autographs and all that great stuff. I have crib notes, sorry, because I'm old and I don't remember. I want to thank very much Nikki, who was my guest handler, super awesome, kept me, you know, if you saw me here somewhere doing something, it was because of her. I want to thank you to the staff very much, to everyone who helped make this possible and make my weekend possible. I want to thank Mr. Morgans, who finally, our orbits connected. And he invited me, and I thank him so much. You know what? If I would have written this in the light rather than the dark, one thing that I want to say is that this year is 20 years for me doing cons as a guest. I started when I was 11. You keep believing that. And this is my last con of the year, so I just had to say something, and I have had a fantastic time. Thank you for this, and on the plane.
with 20 years, because 93 was the first time I ever went to a con too. Yay! Okay, next, a big thank you to Kyle A. Bear. The other one? Okay, Kyle A. Bear is at the airport, taking a plane, flying it magnificently. Hello, I'm Kyle A. Bear, and I'll be your pilot. I have no training. So a big thank you to Kyle A. Bear. He will see this later. So, yay! Thank you, Kyle. Okay, next up, a big thank you to Noah Watts. There it is, Noah.
Well, I don't really have anything witty or funny to say. I've been completely blown away by all of you, and I'm so thankful to be invited to this and to be a part of this and to share this with you. You guys are amazing. The costumes were amazing. The staff was amazing. My handlers were so much fun to hang out with. We went and played games last night in the game room, and I have to say I did whoop some ass. Tekken 6, so watch out. Thank you very much. Bye.
And you never know what? I send a big thank you to Sonny Strait. Snuck away, flew away, charades. He's slam dunk. He's a three-pointer.
Let's go.
He's an arm. He's just an arm now. He's done. I understand sign language if you want to just. Okay. Hey, a big thank you to Sonny Strait for coming. Hi, Sonny. I'm pointing to the camera. Some of you were looking over your shoulder excited. I'm pointing to the camera so you can see this later to hear all your nice applause for Sonny Strait. Okay. Hey, Sonny Strait. Next, I got a big thank you for Caitlin Glass. The guests are dropping like flies. Okay, I've got one left. I hope he's still here. I want to say a big thank you to Brad Swale.
Not getting rid of me that easy. I wanted to say congratulations, Youmacon. I think you finally broke John St. John. Did you notice, like I did, when he was up on the stage donning the crown earlier? He said, frickin'. John St. John said, frickin'. I've never heard him censor himself. So we'll have to fix him up for next year, I guess. I want to take this opportunity to thank all the staff, all the volunteers, everybody that's making these events run throughout the entire weekend. It's a huge ordeal and it always works. I don't know how. It's magic or witchcraft or something. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. Give them a huge round of applause. They're still working. They're still working. Awesome. I also want to thank the incredibly long list of guests this year. Incredible folk. I was really happy to reacquaint with some old friends and make some new ones. You guys have been really sweet to me and I appreciate it. It means the world to me. The musical acts that we had were fantastic this year. Congratulations to them. Thanks to Random Gibberish for allowing me to step up on stage and move around a little bit. I love you too. And you guys, thank you so much. You're incredible, you're always incredible. You inspire me and you give me fuel to go on for another year until this happens again. So thank you very much for having me. Can't wait to see you guys.
One more little surprise. We all love Patrick Seitz. He couldn't be with us here, but if everyone would please look at the screen. You'll see me. If I can't see myself on either of these. Because if I turn, oh, here it comes.
Oh, hey guys. I'm just teaching sheep how to fire cannons. Isn't that right? Anyhow, there's something I should mention. I think there's been a distinct lack of Patrick Seitz at Youmacon lately. So, how about next year, Youmacon 2014? Do something about that. What do you say? Can't argue with that. Hey,
next year at Youmacon. I like the idea of guests just sneaking in at the last second. Wouldn't that be fun? Suddenly, Vic Mignogna crawls out from behind the stage. Me too! Get back in there! People popping up all over the place. Shigeru Miyamoto descends from the ceiling on a rope. So if he showed up, I'd be saying, sorry, but screw you guys, I'll be following him the entire con. I'll take a bullet for that man. I'll do his jail time. Finally, I ordered this pizza last season. Thank you, Torgo. That's okay. Where's my Mr. Pibb?
I think I left it in the car, sorry. Does the master have the pip?
Thank you, Torgo. Thank you. There's actual pizza in here. Thank you. And it's still warm. Actually, I'll hand it off here because I know the tech guys say, don't you dare set something like that on top of our speakers. Ooh. Okay, but first, our guests have a little surprise they want to do. Guess, what's this little charity event you guys have? We got something special here. Ooh, look at this. They want to auction this off for charity. This has been signed by everyone that's here. Everyone ever. Everyone! Da Vinci signed this too. So, we'll be auctioning this off. If someone would like to...
I'm sorry, you said everyone signed it?
Yeah.
Sorry, Majesty. This is authentication right here. Now you know, it's not just something we just said, oh, they signed it. You know. How do you know? They piled onto it and signed it. They were climbing over John St. John. They were pushing and shoving. Crows got eaten at some point.
Do we get these as a gift?
Yes, they're yours now. Oh, taking them back from our guests. How dare you? Okay. So now it is signed by everyone. Wouldn't it be really weird if Patrick Sykes' autograph was just suddenly on it now too? Wait a minute. So, you want me to just auction this on stage right now?
Yes.
Okay, let's start it off at 50. 50, I got 50. What do I have next going on? I can't see, so I can't really do the auction. I got 55 over there. 65 over there.
80.
I got 80. I heard 100 over here.
I think I have a class. No. Stop joking.
I heard 100. Anyone want to beat 100?
Donut.
150. I heard 150.
We have donuts.
Air. No, 150. Okay, who's over in the back?
Stand up.
Stand up if we can get this up to $250, I will include not only an autographed poster from Ava 3.33 by Spike Spencer and Mike McFarland, I will also include a copy of Ava 3.33. Do I have 250? Do I have 250? Do I have to? Come on, guys. 250. 250. We've got 250. Anybody want to?
It's a blade.
It's a blade.
We got 250 here. Wait, what? Going twice? 250 sold! And all proceeds from this will be going to the Children's Hospital on behalf of Guinness Clark. That's fantastic. And you're a documentary maker too, aren't you?
Got it? Wait. You have change for 100?
918? Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot one person. Well, technically, it's not so much a person as it is a concept. But let's take the pictures in real quick. I want to say a big thank you to 91.8 The Fan for being here this weekend. forget you guys. You're just omnipresent. It's like thanking the sky for being here. Oh, that's nice. I probably smell awful. I'm sorry.
It's okay, I was in a hotel room with a bunch of boys, I know how it is. That's why I bring Febreze. Anyway, this is my second year at Youmacon, and I have all these like sad feelings in my tummy because I don't get to see all your faces tomorrow, and that's just so sad. So hopefully we'll get to see you next year. You guys powered through our pre-raid, you guys danced to Gangnam Style like nobody else, you cheered us to fix our speakers, you gave us so much energy, and without you we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. So thank you so much for everything you've done this weekend. You guys are incredible.
It's one of those weird things because every time I go by, you're just there. And so in my mind, it's just always been there. I know, you've got a fun little thing that we're just going to throw at your heads. Come out here. Hand me that back. Hi.
Got t-shirt!
Let's show some of these. Give me one of these. I'll show my throwing skills. Situation here. You guys promised me a t-shirt cannon. So cool, and then I throw like a girl. No, I'm sorry, girls throw better than I do. I throw like a sea hydra. I feel bad for our guests who are sitting up in front. I think I nailed the car in the face with a shirt. Yeah, who wants a shirt? Now those were shirts. I got something fun to give away myself. Who here has a 3DS? Did you guys know I've been going around street passing everyone at this con? If you see a little guy with a tingle hat on and glasses like mine, that's me. I am almost at 1,000 unique street passes. And for whatever person out there is lucky if number 1,000 will get free platinum admission to next year's Youmacon. See everyone quickly reaching for their pockets to switch them on. Looks like someone's at my gate. Let's see. And you have to be the new one. If I've already street passed you before, no. I say this like I'm being charitable, but really I just want 1,000. Okay, let's see how many I've got. I got 10. They're all new. The last one in line gets free admission. First off, Lanny. Okay. He's probably going, yeah, oh, damn, that means I didn't win. So you got 9. Dexter. Okay. That's 8. 10, 9 is number 8. Cornette. The tension is high. Oh, and she likes cats. Dragoneer. Oh, no, Dragoneer's met me once already. Dragoneer doesn't count. So that means the next person I street pass in here. Is that crickets I hear? How would I rate you? I'll play a little Pokemon while I'm here too. Corinne. Oh, I've met Corinne too. This is what I'm thinking. It's like, I'm going to get all of them. And then I meet people a bunch of times. So that means 2 people. And you were fantastic, Corinne. Thank you for coming. Mananoshi. Majesty, Majesty, that's one of our staffers. You're not winning. Okay. Chris? What was it? I'm actually going to go through this because I know how many. Faster, faster, faster. Almost there. Blah. Very good.
Almost.
Blah. Almost. Alex, saying don't be creepy. Thank you, Alex. Okay. So, I believe that puts me at 998. Okay, 998, and I got more people that might, yeah, 998. So, and I'm going to walk back a little bit so I can see who I'll get. Oh, I hope it's Deadpool. There's two Deadpools with 3DSs just looking at me, hopefully. Deadpool, Deadpool. Okay. There we go. Green light's flashing, let's see. Shigeru Miyamoto. Yes, I win in your faces. Would it be awful if my battery ran out of power right now? See, yours is about. Okay. I got. Oh, nope, not Mooney. Sorry, can't be Mooney. She's already met me. Sorry. She likes dogs. And she thinks I'm fantastic. Yay! Sailor V is number 2, so the last one. Oh, no, he's met me before. I won't even say his name so he doesn't feel bad. He looks sad. Me actually looks sad. His me looks disappointed. You knew. Okay, let's see who it is. Who it is? And you're fantastic. I'm sorry about that. Come on. Who here is M wearing a big purple demon hat? Is this you? Yes, you are M. You get platinum next year. Thank you very much. I called the Deadpools. Say your full name here so we remember you. Mike. Welcome, Mike. Thank you for bringing 3DS. Yeah, congratulations. 1,000 unique bees all at Youmacon. Oh, my game case is still up there. That'd be sad. Yeah, well, I've been robbed.
Telling me.
Thank you. Thief King. Okay, so next up, I'd like to have all of our volunteers, everyone who's volunteered this year, come up here. Give a big hand. These guys worked really hard. The two who did everything. 4, we have no more volunteers. Come on, get up here. These are chances for people to envy you. They're tired. They've been beaten and whipped. They are exhausted. We keep them in small boxes and don't feed them. Our remaining volunteers. These are our survivors. Say goodbye, guys. Volunteers and for everyone who volunteered at Youmacon this year, thank you very much. Off the stage with a lot of you. I can still order you around. We'll have them recycled later. Next up, do we have any of our Youmacon interns in here? We have one Youmacon intern? Oh, he just got on stage. Well, you stay down there. So good. Okay, next up, could I have the Youmacon staff come up here on stage? Hey, we had a Deadpool this year.
Yeah, Ron.
Okay, Mickey, that's my stage. I get the side. You get that side, I get the side.
Wow. I hope the stage doesn't break. You have to move. This is proof you're still alive, because if you're not alive, we don't have to give you anything. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, they have been trying to get to the Youmacon stage. I keep thinking we should all yell a slogan, but the only thing I can think of at this point is, let's all, everyone collectively groan at the same time. Yeah, we're exhausted. We're gonna sleep, 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 sleep. Oh, good. Okay, now, if I could have just the department heads stay on stage. Yeah, stay on stage. Okay, well, hang on. There's one. No, it's just department heads. Now you're carefully off the stage. Okay, wait a minute. Hey, you. No, look at me. Come on stage real quick. This is the guy, each year, this is the guy who basically stands next to me and says, you can go now. So I'm standing back there going, should I go? Should I stand? What do I do? He's like, go on stage. Okay. A big hand. Thank you very much. Hey, Tony, you'd like to start us off?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tony, head of video programming. Did everyone have a good time? Yeah! All right. And who is, after they're done here, going to go watch some Evangelion before you go home? Yeah! All right. Good to hear, good to hear. Now, I think I'm going to try to save the nostalgia for next year when we celebrate Youmacon 10. Come back next year where I'm sure all of us can tell you a witty story of how we met Morgan. Mine is the winner. But I can't help but get a little bit nostalgic and heartfelt because it was actually this year that, thanks to working for this convention, I met a very special woman who I married on July 27th. So, thank you, Youmacon, for being in my life and being a part of all our lives. And then I'll hang up the mic. Here we go, Chris.
Hello everybody, my name's Chris Moore, and everybody else calls me Bo, as you can probably tell. I'm director of media for Youmacon. It's the website, the photos, and basically everything you see pre-convention. So this year we tried to make some updates to the website, try to get you the information a little bit better. Did you guys like it? Well, we have some more changes coming for next year too. Right now, currently on the website, we have our 2013 feedback survey. After you leave here and after you watch Evangelion, if you go to the website, tell us how you thought about or what you thought about the convention this year. We'd really appreciate it because it's your feedback. It's your feedback that lets us make this convention even better. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Toby. I am the department head for tabletop gaming. Everyone get to play? Yeah! I know Are You the Werewolf was one of the favorites this year. Favorited by the fire marshal as well. But thank you guys. Hope to see you next year.
Hi everyone, I'm Scott Shelton. I was Meady's team when he tagged me a little bit ago. Anyway, I'm head of live programming, and I'm also one of the con chairs here. So every event, panel, everything you saw went through me and my department. I couldn't have done it without my ADH Lauren. I know she's out there. She's in the round fly. I've been dumping more and more work on her because, as you may not know, I finally graduated medical school in May, and so I'm officially a doctor now after 9 years. But couldn't have done it without Lauren.
My name's Owen. I work with security at Youmacon. And it's a really powerful and a really great thing to be of service to good people who are having fun. I really enjoy it. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. When you're at Youmacon, I mean, you can really observe people really having a tremendous, tremendous positive appreciation for each other's mutual weirdness. Everyone at Youmacon is delighted by everyone else at Youmacon. We love each other's eccentricities and bizarre tastes and exotic proclivities and all these other fun things, right? With that, of course, is the idea of this respecting boundaries that is also a very relaxed thing for people who mutually appreciate each other. It slips if somebody gets in that has the wrong idea. If you ever feel like somebody's got the wrong idea and they don't respect your boundaries, stick up for yourself. We got a lot of people here. Youmacon has got your back.
Hey Youmacon, how are we doing today? Yeah? Alright, well, I'm Willem Pearson. I'm the technical production DH here. Yeah. Hello. Last night we had 112 decibels in this room. Okay, I want to see how loud you guys can get right now. So, here I coordinate all the staff, the volunteers that are running your sound, your lights up there. I do the lighting desk myself, video here. I have quite a few ADHs I'd like to thank. I'd like to start with Chris Williams, Keith Lazinski, Christopher White, Jane Appenberger, and a special big thanks to Ashley Riddell and Aaron Cito this year. You guys did a great job. Give them a round of applause. So with that, I want to do one more thing, and I did this. So over here, you guys in this aisle right here, I need you to say something for me. I need you to go, yo, 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 yo. Okay, right here in the middle, we need ma, 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 ma. Over here, we need con, 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 con. All right, so yo, yo. So keep saying it. Yeah, all right, guys. We'll see you next year.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dawn. I am the department head for volunteering. I want to thank you. I love you guys too. I want to thank everybody who came out to volunteer this year, and I also want to thank everybody who came and did our internship program. I also want to thank my 2 assistant department heads, without which I wouldn't have been able to make it through this convention. Chris Teachout and Wood Robinson. And I also want to announce the winners of our incentive program. All right, firstly, for our volunteering incentive programs, at 28.27 hours, Emily Valley. Next up, with 25.42 hours, Josh Toe. Lastly, for our volunteers is 22.69 hours, Jacoby Lundy Bass. And to prove that our interns are super special awesome, let's hear it for Malik Spate, who had 37.33 hours this convention. He was Tech's intern. Next up is Ben Green at 22.12. Also Tech's intern. And lastly, Gloria Work, who had 20.13. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to pass the microphone. might cry a little. This is actually, I've been head of guest relations for 3 years. This is the first time that last year, literally at the moment where the DHs were supposed to go up, my radio went off and I had to go handle something. So this is the first time. My name's Mira. I'm head of the guest relations department. I'm responsible for getting all of our wonderful, wonderful guests to come out here and participate and provide programming that all of you wonderful attendees can enjoy. And I was very aware of the 112 decibels because I went and saw Random Gibberishes thing last night and it was right above here. And we're just like, hey, all right. But I want to give a special thank you to my ADHs. Willow Piper on Facebook, also known as Brianna Carter. Kim Jarvis. Devin Stokes. Are you around here, Devin? Okay. And then also, not an ADH, but someone who has helped me out tremendously this year, Vanita Pizzette. She was in charge. She was the one who kept everything running so smoothly over at Kobo when it came to the guest events. So without those people, I could not have gotten my job done. I just couldn't. So I'm tremendously thankful for them. And once again, I'm tremendously thankful for the amazing guests. We have the most gracious, kind guests that join us. They've been nothing but the sweetest people, and I'm so thankful that they've joined us here and helped make our experience amazing. All right, thank you all.
Hold up. Before I get schmaltzy, who wants some bling? Hang on 1 second. How you doing? I said, how you doing, Youmacon? Oh wow, this has been an absolutely amazing year. How'd you like the dealer's room this year? And our merchandising. I noticed all the concerts sold out Friday afternoon, so yeah, I'll be sure to order plenty more for next year. All right, first of all, I want to thank my staff. All of my ADHs, Chris, Sabrina, I know, thanking the ADHs, you gotta give them their props. Chris, Sabrina, Steve, John, and Dougie. Without them, I'd be going completely crazy. How many of you saw a little picture on pretty much any social media of me as like the Pokemon pimp? That was taken here at Youmacon 2 years ago. I have a story to share about that. 2 years ago, Jen Toby jokingly said I should do a pimp version of Pikachu at one of the staff meetings. Before the end of the meeting, I was on eBay looking for a hot yellow suit. That's gone viral, but it's also a Youmacon original. So, like I said, I want to thank my vendors, my staff. I want to thank the staff at Kobo. I want to thank each and every one of you, because look, listen. Without you guys, without you guys going over, getting stuff from the vendors, we wouldn't have a dealer's room. And all the vendors are like really happy with this year. So keep it up. And I have to say one more thing before I go. Well, two more. One, considering everything that's happened in the last few years, this is the first convention where I did not have anything broken. In the last 3 years, I broke my sanity. I had broken my sanity, my heart, and my ass. What? what? It was an errant glow stick in 2011 at the rave. And you know what? This is a great way to turn 32. So I want to thank you all, and I hope you'll be back with us next year. We'll have plenty of merchandise for you. We're going to have even cooler stuff. We're going to have the vendors you want, the stuff you want, and what's the matter, little one? Well, I don't want them to shine a spotlight in your face, so. Okay. Pikachu out.